Welcome one and all. PGSN here tonight. We've got a good one. PG, Lone Peak. I'm Rendon.
I'm Vinny.
And we're going to call it a nice game tonight. PG looking for revenge today after going down to Lone Peak earlier this season. What do you think the keys of this game are today?
From what I saw last game, it's just they have, most like all other teams, they have just a few guys that really like to score the balls. So just try to double up on those and get stops and score on the other end.
Love it, love it. I think today we're going to be seeing a lot of anxiety in this first quarter. There's a lot of bad blood coming into this. Lone Peak's always been a rival. So I think we're going to see a little sloppiness to start off this game, but once it calms down, I think PG can really take advantage of the opportunities they've got, especially if they can press this Lone Peak team. They have 5 really solid starters, 5 really solid players. Their bench is a little bit weak, though. In their last game, they only scored 8 points coming off that bench. So if they can limit the starters, PG should be able to take this one. But we get the tip-off here. Ollie playing tonight for PG with Cash, Nate, Gabe, and Owen. And we're going to get this opening tip. Here we go. And tip is not won by anybody. They're going to rethrow it. Round 2, tip goes to Lone Peak. Lone Peak bringing it up. Looking, Nate guarding, gives it up, down low. This is one of their big scorers right here, up and in. He's going to be working that post all night long. That's something PG's going to have to try and tackle, as well as breaking the press. Lone Peak already pressing, and they break it pretty easily there. Give it up, lay it up, blocked. Lone Peak thought that they didn't hear the whistle, I guess. There is a whistle down low. And it's going to be free throws. Yep. Jinx. Wow. Jinx twice. 2 free throws coming for PG. Thought they got a clean block. Not the case. Free throw 1 up. Oof. Little long. This would be really good for the confidence. See one go down early here. Second one up. And rimming all around. Couldn't get it to go. Lone Peak the other way. PG not pressing. Lone Peak going quick. Stop, jump, blocked. That one could have been called. It isn't, so PG coming the other way. Good break for PG. Cash with the ball, breaking the press, dribbling around, laying to their basket, and gets tipped from behind. Turnover, and a tough foul there from Cash. A little frustration.
Lone Peak loves doing that little tap from behind, especially in varsity games too.
Yeah, you're going to have to be watching that all game long. Even if you blow by your guy, you're not safe.
Gets very frustrating.
Oh, yeah. So Lone Peak with the ball now. It's 2-0. Slow start for both teams so far. A little bit scrappy. Some loose balls. Lone Peak bringing it up. Turnaround mid-range. Tough shot. Comes off. Fight for the rebound between their own guys. Bringing it up now is PG. Straight down to the rim. Downhill, up and in.
Good play.
Very nice. Very nice. Just get downhill, get to that basket. That's the way you break that press. They're going to be calling that back very quickly if they keep doing that. Lone Peak, good look at the basket. 3 balls up and off. PG, another strong rebound. Gabe's going to bring it up. Nate's wide open, and he carried it. Nate was screaming for the ball there. Gabe didn't see it and ended up turning it over. But, I mean, you love to attack at the rim, even if he doesn't carry there. You love to see that.
Seems like PG's been very good at boxing out so far in the beginning of the game. Just Ben told him to get a body and force him out of the play, and it's been working.
Yeah, that's one thing they struggled with in their last game is just so many offensive rebounds. That's what ended up killing them late. But good start here, rebounding the ball. Lone Peak with it now, coming off the screen. Wanted the 3, didn't get it. Good D by Nate. Coming down baseline, puts a body in and just throws it away. Got caught with his hand in the cookie jar late. Nate the other way, laid up and in.
He loves those lays.
Yes, and if he could take over this game early, it's going to be good for PG. He's one guy that you want to see get going here. So Lone Peak bringing it up now. Big man trying to post up down low, not going to get it, and they're just going to launch a three here, and it's a little long. Nate with a long rebound, and we got a jump ball. Wow. Body's hitting the floor. That was a very, very quick jump there. Nate landed hard on his arm, slow to get up. So the arrow is for PG. It'll be PG's ball, and they are still pressing. PG's been working on breaking this press, so this is something that they are used to. Throw it in, bring it up, and they break it immediately. And now you get a good look at the rim here. Floater up and off. Big rebound, no. Ollie couldn't get it. Ooh. Now Lone Peak bringing it up. Gabe playing full court defense here. Trying to put some pressure on the ball. Slips it down low, turning, puts a body in, nice leave. Up and in. Good play for Lone Peak. That's one thing that PG's trying to stop tonight is that inside game. So far successful, but not there. Press again, up and in to Gabe, pushing it ahead. Gonna get a 1-on-2 and an easy layup, missed it off the rim.
Good
Gets
rebound,
his own rebound and up and in and one. Great play there from Ali. So he's gonna get one free throw here. Scores tied 6-4 now after that putback. 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. This is exactly what you want to see if you're PG. So far playing really, really solid. Free throw is up and a little long. So Lone Peak's gonna get the ball coming the other direction. Good defense here, scrappy defense from PG, trying to get it, stay ahead of the ball. Mid-range fadeaway, got it. Tough shot there from Lone Peak. You'll live with that though, that's a tough shot, fading away from the basket every time. Throw in, nearly turned it over, gives it back to Cash. Double team comes, throws it up, Nate's got it. Nate finds Boston. Boston back to Nate, inside, Ollie got good position here. Spinning, puts his shoulder into an in.
Little boy!
It's a big boy move right there. Easy up and in. Lone Peak brings it up here. Wanted the shot, takes the shot, long three, no.
Good box out.
Great defense there from PG, and Ollie just threw it away. Lone Peak lurking and up and in. That's one thing you gotta be careful about. Just make solid passes, make the easy pass. You don't need to force it. Nate picks up his dribble, throws it ahead, and it's a turnover. They got caught there, and now Lone Peak's gonna slow it down. They want a three, not gonna take it. And they'll get into a set here. Oh, and it will take a long two. Missed it. Ref said it was a three. It was definitely a two, and we've got a body on the floor. Tough fall there. And ref blows the play dead here. Tough fall there. So Dax checking in here for PG. Lone Peak with the ball baseline here. This is where you got to watch the rim. They're going to try and get something inside. They wanted it, couldn't get it. Nice defense there, kick it out. Lone Peak's going to get a good look here. Passes it up, gives it off. Three up and off. A lot of three-point attempts early here for Lone Peak as PG breaks this press here with Nate, pushing it the other way. They're going to try and trap him in the corner. That's not where you want to be. Gives it up and a turnover. Other end, missed the layup. Nate pushing, throws it ahead. Cash got whacked, and they're going to call that foul every time. So far, Lone Peak offense is a little bit shaky, which is what you would want. I mean, the defense from PG has been great to get them off their game a little bit. There are a lot of three-point attempts. PG's been getting a lot at the rim, but some unforced errors here. We'll see if they can get something going. Nate gets a screen, gets doubled. Ollie's wide open. Now Cash wide open. Three-pointer up and off. A big boy rebound up and in.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, sir. 10-8. PG takes the lead with that one. Lone Peak coming the other direction, trying to get something going on offense. Then just a three again, and it goes in this time. 10-11. Lone Peak retakes the lead with that one. It's a ill-advised shot in my opinion, but if it goes in, it goes in. And PG, Boston gonna break this press pretty easily, lay it up, no good. Another big offensive board, that's like three now. Cash, extra pass. Nate drives, mid-range, a little short.
I thought he was going to get another one.
Nearly had another offensive rebound. He's gobbling them up. Now Lone Peak picks up the dribble, nearly turned it over. Gives it up. He just hit a three. He's going to put his body in, and he does. Gives it out. Now a step back. Whew. It's a tough shot. Another one that you live with if you're PG. I mean, step back, long mid-range, usually you're totally fine with. And now Cash struggling to get the inbound, gives it up to Boston, nearly lost it. Gives it back to Cash, and they slow it down. PG doing a good job of breaking this early press from Lone Peak. They're really sticking with it here. As Cash trying to dribble around his guy, now inside, back, nice cut, and in, a great two-man game right there as PG gets on the board again. Only down one, 12-13. Throws it inside, kicks it out, now to 41. Back up, gets a screen, driving, trying to find some, trying to get it inside, and just some miscommunication. The pump fake got that guy moving, thought he was gonna fake it to him and then try to get moving in a different direction, and the ball just went right by him.
Seems like Lone Peak is a little frustrated right now.
Feels like it. It feels like it. I mean, the score reflects that they've been playing better, but so far it doesn't feel that way. Even though they're up one, PG. Ooh, and a foul. Quick foul there for number 12 on Lone Peak. But you're right. It does feel like Lone Peak's a little bit frustrated. They're kind of playing hero ball a little bit. Not a lot of passes when they come down the other direction and just launching shots. But so far, it's working. PG coming up. Only down one with a minute and a half here. They can easily take this lead and feel pretty good about this quarter as Nate picks up his dribble, tries to throw it inside, and some miscommunication there. Throwing it ahead. Lone Peak does not have numbers, but now they get an open look from three, and it's wet. 16-12. PG down four with a minute left here. Inbound. Ollie. Back up. Oh, no foul called. Just maybe lost the ball there. Spins off his guy, kicks it up ahead. Nate's wide open. He's going to float it up and in. Nice floater over the big man there. That's that Giant Slayer badge right there on 2K. 14-16 score. Inside turnaround shot.
Oh my.
Just a wild, wild shot. Again, these are the shots you live with if you're PG. Just these wild turnaround mid-range shots. I mean, they're tough in the pros. So
oh my gosh.
Here, yeah, that's exactly what you want.
Hopefully he can shake that one off and get a better shot next time.
Yeah. That was tough. That was tough. Make the extra pass there for sure if you're Lone Peak. And now we're coming the other direction. It looked like Lone Peak was going to sub, took a minute to sub, and now PG's going to get free throws. Maybe a delay a game. I think I missed it, but 38 seconds remaining here. We're going to get a couple shots for Ollie. First one's up and good. So you can tie the game here with these free throws. 38 seconds remaining. PG will definitely get the ball back. This is a pretty good 2-for-1, like the perfect 2-for-1 if you're PG. Get these two free throws to drop. Second one comes off, so it's 15-16, but they still got time to get a shot after Lone Peak's possession here. Nate all up in him. Get called for that reach. Well, that's all right. PG with fouls to give here, so no free throws. Lone Peak side out of bounds, throws it in. They're trying to get into a set here, maybe to hold for the last shot because thanks to that foul, shot clock is turned off. Driving, kicking, picks up his dribble, nowhere to go, finds his man, 10 seconds remaining, little jab step, finds his guy, driving, spinning, can't finish it. Rebound comes to Lone Peak though, 2 seconds left, gonna have to throw it up, and it's off. So 15-16, first quarter goes to Lone Peak, but only by one. Interesting first quarter. Lone Peak playing some aggressive defense. PG done a pretty good job of breaking it so far. a little bit of struggles with some turnovers, but a solid first quarter if you're PG. What did you like about it?
Yeah, both ends. Defense has been so good. It's just like Lone Peak and PG are two really good teams, so it's hard to like fight back on defense. But it looks like both teams have been pretty good about it, and PG's been really good at getting defensive boards and offensive boards from Ollie. But I just like the all-around sharing the ball on PG, and it seems like Lone Peak is playing a little bit of hero ball over here, but if it works, it works.
Yeah, if it works, it works. Usually in basketball, you see some kind of leveling of things. So they missed a handful of those tough shots early and then made a few late. That's just kind of how things go here. Miss a handful, make a handful, but eventually, without ball movement, without teamwork, it falls apart a little bit. I mean, the last few possessions for Lone Peak looked a little bit better moving the ball, but so far you definitely have to give it to PG in that department. They've been sharing the ball, they've been moving it even maybe a little bit more than they should, passing up good shots for great shots, and they're right in this game. Second quarter going to be very telling. So Braden going to check in here in the second quarter. Another big man to get those big boy rebounds. They got some size out there right now. Cash and Gabe are the guards, but Ben wants some size on the court. Lone Peak's a big team, so trying to minimize offensive boards and pressure on the rim. Lone Peak with the ball here to start the second quarter, trying to find a guy. Spinning, driving, looks, up and in, flips it up. Lone Peak takes a three-point lead. They continue the press here as Cash looks to inbound, trying to find somebody. Almost got a 5-second call and gets whacked. There is a block call. Yeah, that a little bit of a late whistle there. I didn't think they were going to call that, but I mean, it's the right call. It's the most obvious foul of the game so far. So PG maintains possession and Lone Peak maintains their press. Owen to inbound. Little screen from Cash, gives it to Gabe. Gabe back to Owen. He's going to sprint across the timeline. Gabe's got it. Now to Cash. Gabe, three, a little long. Rebound, long rebound comes to PG, and Gabe tries to hit it off Lone Peak, and they're saying it's going to be Lone Peak ball. Maybe just a little bit late on that hit. Maybe stepped out of bounds. It's hard to see from up here, but it's a three-point game, and Lone Peak's got the ball. Bring it up, number 3, gives it to 24. Swinging it around, spinning, driving. No one comes open. Top of the key. He's been taking these threes all game long, but he's going to drive, kick it out. Some ball movement here from Lone Peak, but just can't find a good shot. Great defense here by a PG, and he traveled.
That's a great defensive stop there.
Yeah, really solid pressure on the ball that they could legitimately not get anything open that possession. Inbound comes to Gabe. Really handsy from Lone Peak.
We're doing an amazing job of breaking press right now.
Yeah, really solid. Barely any turnovers from it either. Cross-court pass, Gabe fakes, jabs, drives, up, and tried to kick it out. He stumbled a little bit, or he may have had a good look at the rim. Lone Peak coming the other direction. Tip, now driving, kicking, jabbing, driving, trying to get in the lane, spinning, can't finish. PG coming the other direction. Braden made that layup a lot more difficult than Lone Peak would have anticipated, and some handsy defense gets another call. Still a three-point game, 6 minutes to go here in the second quarter. PG with the ball. In comes Ollie, out comes Braden.
Big man.
Big minutes too, coming in, getting Ollie some rest. Affected that layup, even if it doesn't come in on the stat sheet. That was a play right there that he made, just being a big body in the middle and scared Lone Peak into missing a layup. Cash now getting a screen from Ollie, looking around, trying to drive. Tried to get inside, got it back, kicks it out. Owen drives, leaves it for Ollie, up, and he's fouled. They just can't stop him. They're just fouling him anytime he gets the ball inside.
Sorry.
Free throws coming here. First one is good. 16-18, it's a 2-point game. This could cut it to 1 here. Nate comes back in for PG. Going a little bit smaller here, trying to get some offense, trying to get some shooting on the court. Second one's up and good. It's a 1-point game. 6 minutes remaining. Lone Peak bringing it up. Get a good stop here. And suddenly the momentum's different. Foul there behind. Looked like Gabe got him on a little bit of a push, and it is. Trying to chase the guy down, ended up pushing him. Not in the bonus, not shooting, so no free throws, but Lone Peak will have possession. Baseline. Trying to get it in here. Close on the 5-second. Hands it off, driving, leaves it down low, and he just lost it. Just couldn't handle the pass. It was a little spicy, right around the ankles too. You gotta help your big guys out. Leave that pass right in the chest. That's the Rudy Gobert syndrome.
Oh my gosh.
If you put the ball at his ankles, he's gonna fumble it.
Hey, not last night though.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Cash now with it, gives it up to Nate. Nate getting harassed, lost it. Lone Peak with the ball again. Still a 1-point game, nearly went out of bounds there. Number 13, he's been looking for that shot all night, missed it again.
Good box out.
Oh, just a frustration foul, launching his body into him for absolutely no reason. So foul on Lone Peak. PG will have the ball. Boston checks in for Gabe. 5 minutes remaining in the second quarter. It's been a physical game so far, but the second quarter feels like it's ratcheted up a little bit. Both teams not scoring a lot, and every time down, people are getting whacked. Shoulders are getting pushed into people. Nate gives it up to Cash. They break that press again, and Cash going to get a good look at a rim. Wild layup, and it skips off. Lone Peak putting it up, missed it. Bodies hit the floor, no call. I like the no call there as Owen comes up. Ooh, can't get the layup to finish as Lone Peak brings it up. Little floater, up and off, little long. Lone Peak gets their own rebound, puts it up, another long shot. Ollie, big boy rebound, harassing him, and they clear it to Cash. A little less aggressive now with that press from Lone Peak. They're backing off it a bit from some stupid fouls as Cash drives and kicks to Boston, who drives, pumps, can't find space, gives it off, driving inside. Cash gonna launch a three, little short. Body's hitting the floor again. It's Lone Peak, brings it up, kick it out, gonna drive.
Way to stay with your man there.
Yeah, great defense by Cash, not allowing anything there. Lone Peak just gonna wild shot, and it is well short. Tipped out of bounds, PG ball. Every time down, Lone Peak is getting in PG's face, smacking. But PG has the ball. They're bringing back that press again. And we got a timeout. So PG wants to talk about it here. Another late whistle. I didn't even know it was a timeout. So far, though, wild quarter. Tonight, we are sponsored by Chubby's, one of our favorite places. All-American food for all-American families. It's one of my favorite places to go. I've said it before. I'll say it again. I'll say it a million times. 3-piece sweet buffalo tenders with beer-battered fries. That is my jam. You can get the Utah burger. I won't be mad. You can get anything they got there. I won't be mad. But I'm telling you, that 3-piece sweet buffalo tender is where it's at. Get a little side of that sweet sauce. Dip the fries in that. Woo! Special. And we're back to it here. PG's going to get the ball out of bounds. Inbound, Lone Peak late to come out of the timeout. Couldn't get their defense set. A wild pass from Cash goes off the backboard, and it is back and forth.
That was a lob. Ollie just didn't catch it.
I didn't realize Ollie was 10 feet tall. Now there's some conversation about whether it is a back and forth. No one tipped it. It didn't hit the rim either. So I do think this is the right call.
I think I saw a tip. I think there's a tip at half court.
Could be. So it's Lone Peak's ball after the turnover. I like the idea from Cash. I like the idea. But Lone Peak has it now. Number 13, been looking for a shot all game. Hasn't really been there. Tries to get it inside. Back to 13, a two-man game. He's going to pull up mid-range and off. Now a big rebound, swiped away. Lone Peak with the ball still. Kick it out and nearly turns it over. Lone Peak recovers somehow. Good handsy defense here from PG, though nothing easy for Lone Peak at all. And they just launch it at the end of the shot clock, air ball. And that should be a shot clock violation. They just call it out of bounds. That's fine. Hey, either way, PG gets the ball back, so I'm cool with it. So turnover, Lone Peak. Great defense by PG again as Boston gets it in to Nate. Nice little bounce pass there.
Yeah, but if they would have gotten possession of the
So
ball.
Cash, Owen, stop, lay, finish.
That's a big boy move.
And PG takes the lead. 19-18 here, 3 minutes remaining. So far, Lone Peak has been stuck at 18 for I don't even know how long. As bodies hit the floor again. Two bodies hit the floor. Lone Peak's just falling on their own feet. Jab step three, and long. Good rebound again, and just smoked the layup. It is a physical game right now. The refs are actually letting them play. Nate, cross-court Cash, extra pass to Boston. Probably could have taken that one, but now Owen gonna drive. Ooh, little jump stop, kicks it to Nate, three, and off. Little short, couple bounces, and it's Lone Peak's ball. He's been looking for that all night, gives it up. Now they're gonna swing it around, screen comes, he's gonna drive, baseline, and just lost it. Cash recovers, spins, looking for somebody. Ollie comes up in a foul. Yeah, Lone Peak's is a little over aggressive, and PG's taking full advantage. 19-18, 2 minutes to go here in the half. PG up one with free throws coming. This is exactly where you want to be. I mean, obviously you want to be up more, but you feel pretty good about where you're at.
Halftime or your computer. Because I need to make those graphics.
So free throws coming for Ollie. He's going to shoot two more. He's been at the line a couple times already tonight. Been taking full advantage of it as the free throw is up and a little bit long.
One more.
One more to go. Yeah, you can get up two here with 2 minutes to go. Defense has been suffocating. Lone Peak has absolutely no answer.
I hope you do.
Get a couple good looks here to end the half. A couple three-pointers maybe. See a couple go down, and the momentum's all on PG's side right now.
It broke off at the table.
Second free throw is off. So he misses both. Score remains 19-18 as Lone Peak brings it up. Number 13 in his pink shoes, dancing around. Now up to number 1, inside. Skip pass in and swiped away. Nice block there from Boston. Knew exactly what he wanted to do. Cash just threw it. Ooh, nearly threw it away. Nate with the recovery. Boston, back to Nate. Picks it up. Dribbles. They're going to slow it down here. I like it. Now inside, Ollie. Swatted away, though. Nice play there defensively from Lone Peak. They're bringing it the other way. Driving, spinning, wild spin. Got it to go, but it was before the shot. So before the shot, no free throws, no shot. Baseline here for Lone Peak. Number 2 is going to sub in for Lone Peak now. Getting some more size on the court as number 13 comes off. Trying to get him some rest here at the end of the half. He's been playing like the whole game. Number 2 trying to hand it off, gets it off. Now dribbling around, almost walked with that one. Number 1 to number 3. Now to 41, spinning inside, jump, stops, swiped away from Cash, and they're saying it's Lone Peak's ball. Tough call there, tough to see. It looked like it was PG's, but ultimately Lone Peak's. Good defense again there from PG, though, swiping that first shot away and then nearly getting the steal.
It used to be 4,
So 41 now, gonna drive, number 0. Good look at the rim and floats it up and in.
To strengthen and make them even.
PG now, Boston up to Nate. Nate inside, Dax gonna get a good look, fouled and one.
I took care of last.
Nice bucket there, great play, great vision to find him too down there. And just a nice finish. And he'll get a free throw. So Lone Peak bringing 13 right back out. Subbing number 1. Coach Ben talking to the guys here while we wait for the free throw. You got to be happy with where you're at. Despite a couple errors, it feels like PG's kind of off and running.
Lone Peak's got to put number 40 in. I'm telling you.
Yeah, he's not going to get pushed around. Free throw comes up and off the right side of the rim. Lone Peak brings it up. Screen, rejects the screen, just going to drive and put up an absolutely insane double team shot.
Gosh.
As Ollie gets it, Nate gets trapped, trying to find some help. Now they just got to get it across the timeline here as Boston gets it to Carson, and he walked. Took a step right before he dribbled. Unfortunate right after they break the press too to turn it over. But PG still leads by 1 with 34 on the clock here in the half.
That one's lagging.
They'll roll it up, 13, bringing it up here for Lone Peak. They're gonna hold for this last shot, you have to imagine. But so far, PG defense in this second quarter has been so good, I think you just gotta kind of go.
And then I block it so that they
Now they are gonna go, quick floater, rolls home. Shooter's touch there with 15 seconds left, trying to break this press. 10 seconds, Boston brings it up, full court pass to Carson, who's gonna launch a 3, and it's an air ball. Tough shot there with 6 seconds left on the clock. Probably could have looked for something a little bit better. Timeout Lone Peak. It was an open look, so you don't hate it, but you could probably find something a little bit better there and hold for the last shot. So 5 seconds remaining. Solid half for PG despite being down by 1. You don't want to change too much here going into half. Right now they've been doing a lot right. Some tough misses, some tough calls, but more or less, this feels like the game plan that they wanted to play. It will be interesting to see what Lone Peak comes up with here with 5 seconds remaining here in the half to try and get a look at the rim. So far, almost all their shots have been pretty tough. So we're coming out of the timeout now here. 5 seconds to go, 1 point game. Lone Peak's gonna have to go the full length of the court. So PG's coming up, gonna play some aggressive defense, but you don't want to give them too much of a good look here. And they are just gonna throw it full court, and it's stolen immediately. Driving inside and a foul. Yeah, turnover and then a tough foul there. That's not how you want to end the half if you're PG, but it's perfect, if you're Lone Peak. It's perfect for PG. Steal and 2 free throws, and you stop the clock with 2 seconds left. Can take the lead here.
Crucial free throws.
Big time free throws, yes. First one's up and good. Tie game, just like that. After a tough mistake, PG wipes it clean. Second free throw, up and off. 1 second remaining, you're gonna get a full court shot, and it scrapes the sky, nothing. So tie game here going into half. Feels like you're in a good spot if you're PG. Got a lot of momentum, played some really tough defense, made some tough shots, got some great offensive boards, boxing out, stopping people at the rim, forcing Lone Peak into some tough looks. So tie game here, but it feels like PG's got a lot of momentum on their side. What do you think that Lone Peak and PG can do in the second half to change this game?
Well, PG, amazing defense in the first half. It's like you're staying with your man, you're going through every ball screen, you're switching every screen, and it's just easy stops, and they're so good at like getting, like finding a body on on boxing out and getting a rebound, and then that eventually leads to like getting down the court, getting 3-point shots, layups, whatever you need down there. I think PG had an amazing first half, and
I agree. I think it's going to be a really interesting second half. We'll see what adjustments Coach Ben makes. Tight game so far, but we'll be back with you in about 9 minutes for the second half. All right, back here with the second half. 20 seconds to go here. It's been a pretty good game so far. I'm excited to see where this one goes. PG gonna roll out 5-man lineup with Gabe, Nate, Dax, Owen, Cash. Some lengths, some shooting. We'll see what PG can do. We'll see what Lone Peak rolls out. PG side out of bounds here to start the second. Up 1, 23-22. We'll see what kind of adjustments both these coaches make.
Looks like Lone Peak is not going to give us a break with the press.
Nope, and they're going to be running it all game long, it feels like. Even on side out of bounds. As Nate brings it up, he's going to give it off to Cash. Cash spinning, he's going to try and work sideline. Now gives up Dax, and we've got a walk.
Lone Peak's definitely bringing out the intensity in the second half.
Feels that way, yeah. They need to get some stops on defense. They've been very aggressive fouling, so if they can bring up the intensity, cut down on the fouls, that'll do them a lot of good. But PG, they're bringing up some intensity too here as a tough shot for Lone Peak falls, and he's going to get free throws. Flying around here, trapping guys already for PG. Little over-aggressive on that one, though. I think this is the first or maybe second free throws of the game for Lone Peak. They have not been at the line much. PG's been doing a good job of staying down, keeping their hands up, but without fouling. As another turnover for PG. Dax just threw that one away. 1 point game. Lone Peak with possession again. Number 13 gonna drive, gonna hand it off. Now a miscommunication leaves him open, and he missed the shot. Rebound comes, he's trying to find somebody. He could dribble, picks it up and just lobs it to Cash, to Nate. They gotta get across the half court quickly here. And they do. Cash with it. Now back up to Nate. Slowing the pace here. As Nate's gonna drive, float, little short. Good look at the rim there. Just a tough shot as Lone Peak comes the other way. Now inside, Dax trying to put a body on him, he flips it out. Swing it around the three-point line. They find their guy. Little crossover drive. Nate stays with him, gets pushed, no foul. And now a tough mid-range shot is no good. And another rebound for Lone Peak. Cash trying to stay with him. Another tough mid-range shot comes off, and no one's there to rebound. Nate was trying to get a body on him, and they allow a little slip to the basket for an easy two. 23-26 is the score. 3-point game, Gabe's got it, now he flips it up. 2-on-1 break here, flips it inside, Dax hesitates, puts it up, he's fouled. Pushed from behind, and he's gonna get free throws. Nice little pump fake there, good little two-man game with the bigs. I like it. So free throws coming for PG. Ben's trying to talk to these guys on the sideline there. Dax to shoot two. First one is up and short. PG staying with the same lineup as the second free throw is coming. Second one's up and good. 24-26 score. 2-point game. PG settling in here in the second half. Got a little bit frazzled.
Oh.
And a nice move to get inside and do nothing with it. Kick out for three, good. Tough shot there. More press from Lone Peak. Nate trying to get the ball in, now gives it up. No one's gonna drive. Gets it across half court, another two-man game. This time he just goes up hard and a block. Lone Peak thought that he got there first. A little shuffle of that feet, and he gets the foul. So two more shots for PG. Right now this is exactly what you want. Slow the pace down, slow the clock down, get some free throws. So far, when PG can break Lone Peak's press, they're getting good looks at the rim or just getting hacked. And the free throw comes out. Hits the rim like 6 times and bounces out. 5-point game, 6 minutes to go. Second free throw up and good. 25-29. Now PG's running a little press here too. Nothing too aggressive, just staying on their guys as Lone Peak brings it across half court. Trying to find a guy, gets to number 3, just made a 3. Now he's gonna hand it off. Couple of screens. And a hold on Cash, it looks like. He says he got hit on a moving screen, but refs don't see it. Call foul on Cash. Side out of bounds for Lone Peak, goes in, 13. Looking for a guy, skips it cross court, driving, kicking it back. 2-man game for Lone Peak, no good.
We are happy with that shot.
Yeah, you live with those kind of threes all night long as Lone Peak gonna throw up another one, and that one goes down. Lone Peak's finding a bit of a stride here on offense. Owen to inbound, now to Gabe. Gonna get it across half court and he gets whacked. Again, Lone Peak's just foul. It feels like they're fouling every possession right now, which is unfortunate because their offense is playing well. But free throws, fouls, if PG can get in the bonus early here in this quarter, that would be great. Slow the tempo down. It's very frantic right now for both teams. Trying to get a leg up. 7-point game, just like that. As PG has the ball, Nate with it.
Nate is a point guard that you love to see play. He's a pass-first point guard, knows how to get to the rim, and can shoot the ball very well.
Yes, and if he can get going, you'd love to see it for PG. And Cash stepped out, trying to navigate the baseline. And he's saying he got pushed too, but no, nothing. So Lone Peak gets it on the turnover, and now PG's gonna press. Not nearly as aggressive as Lone Peak, but trying to make life a little bit more difficult as Lone Peak's starting to get their way here in the third quarter. A lot more handoffs, a lot more ball movement. Spin, inside, up and off. Rebound comes to Lone Peak, bodies hit the floor. PG's got it. Cash spinning, gets double teamed, almost triple teamed, nearly threw it away. Nate's got it. Now throws it inside and just threw it out of reach. Tough turnover there. Nearly had his guy inside. And PG wants time. Good timeout for Ben. Trying to calm this game down. It's very, very frantic for both sides. Lone Peak can't stop fouling PG. And when they're not fouling, PG's struggling with turnovers right now. Tough third quarter so far. Like you said, if Nate can get going as a pass-first point guard, break the defense, maybe get a couple things at the rim for his team, if he can get going, he can take over a game.
100%. He is one of the big-time scorers for PG. He knows how to get to the rim, has a nice touch on the rim, but something I love about him is that he's not selfish and loves seeing other points for other players.
Yep. Just like on that pass that just was out of reach. Tried to find his guy inside, it would have been the perfect play. Just a little bit too much so far. But PG's gonna roll out. More aggressive defense by the looks of it. 7-point game still here, 4 minutes to go in the third. Lone Peak inbound. Number 41 is gonna bring it across half court. He's gonna put his body in, spinning, throws it up, blocked, and a foul. That's a tough call there. It looked like Dax had his hands up, but they're saying they got him on the body a little bit. Tough foul as Lone Peak goes to the line. So first free throw here is up and good. 25-33 is the score. It's an 8-point game. Still within striking distance, but it does feel like the momentum has turned here as the second free throw's up and in. 9-point game. Cash to inbound. Ooh. Trying to find someone. Just gets it in. Nate throws it up. Nearly turns it over. Dax got hit. No foul. Nearly turned it over himself. Now Cash with it. Over to Nate. Inside the Dax. Puts his body in. Spinning. Nothing doing. And a foul. Pretty aggressive there from Lone Peak. And that's on number 12. Another foul. Bonus is coming up quick here for PG. Cash baseline. Gives it up. Noah back to Cash. Good little mid-range shot. Nice. Pure. Good look. And that can get you going. Lone Peak with it. 27-34 is the score. Now 41-3. He's got a 3 earlier, and he sinks it. He's got a good shot. And that's one guy you got to stick with. So far, PG struggling to stay with the man here in the third quarter as a 10-point lead. Cash now throws it up. Owens bringing it up. Dribbling inside, and the foul on the floor before the shot. Another foul on Lone Peak. It's getting crazy. And yet, still up 10. So PG is going to be in the bonus from here on out. The last 3.5 minutes, they're saying there's some confusion. It looked like one ref thought there was free throws, one ref didn't, and now they're saying there are free throws. So we're going to get free throws.
Got to knock them down.
Yep, these are big-time free throws. Need to get something going here for PG's offense. Feel like we're in third gear, just can't quite gear up. Stalling a little bit.
Just be nice to see the basketball go into the hoop and get some confidence for the boys.
Yes, and that first one is good. So hopefully that gets something going here. 28-37, second free throw coming. PG subbing. Ref looks like he's trying to let the players in, and they finally see Lone Peak's going to change out. PG will not. So second free throw coming here.
Right now it's 10.
And it's good. Both go down, and we'll get Carson coming in for PG. And they're going to put some pressure on the ball here. See if they can get a couple easy turnovers as Lone Peak, and they'll back off it. Lone Peak brings it up. Well, it looked like it carried, but no call. Lone Peak trying to find somebody. No one. Number 31 outside. Solid defense here. Gabe on him. Nice defense and just a soft touch at the rim. Feels like everything's going in for Lone Peak. Tough shot or not. As Cash trying to find someone. Tipped away by Lone Peak, and it'll be PG ball. (29-39), 10-point game still here. 3 minutes to go. PG's in the bonus. Gabe throws it up to Boston. He's going to give it to Cash. Lone Peak backs off a little bit. And they'll get it across half court. Cash driving, picks up his dribble, gives it off to Gabe, threw it at his ankles, recovers it. Gabe inside, floater, a little bit long. And it's going to be white ball. PG maintains possession there, tipped out by Lone Peak. This is the time to get a really good shot, really good look, see something go down, get some momentum back. Boston now to Braden, who just checked in. He's going to give it to Cash. Cash inside, Braden's got it up, and he's fouled. Another foul from Lone Peak. Braden's just that big body inside. Not much you can do to stop him, so just grab him, I guess. So he'll shoot 2. First free throw. Up and good. Boston checking out for PG. Second free throw coming. And that is a little bit off. Gabe almost got that board. You'd like to see the hustle there as Lone Peak's got it. Directing traffic, 31, driving inside, help comes, spins, swatted. Cash, nice defense, now he's gonna kick it out. Lone Peak still with the ball. Now to the corner, trying to look, see if he can get it inside, can't, kicks it out. Using a lot of shot clock here, driving, pushing, floating up and in. Everything's falling for Lone Peak. 41-30. Owen brings it up. Stops, kicks it out. Gabe pumps. Looking, driving, spinning, up and off. Good move, just gonna quite finish that one. As Lone Peak comes down. 3, up and off. Lone Peak rebound. And another 3, that's a good look, comes off. Now Gabe gets the board and falls to the ground. PG ends up with it, clear lane to the hoop, and he lays it home. PG starting to get a little bit of momentum here, but the defense intensity needs to step up just a bit. As a nice tip there from Cash, he gets leveled. He's down on the ground still. As Nate comes the other way, he gets fouled, and he'll shoot 2. Good job putting a body on the line there from Cash. Took a hit, but forced to steal. That's the type of play, that's the type of effort that gets the team fired up. 9-point game here. Minute 13 remaining. We'll get 2. PG set to check in, both Boston and Nate. First free throw is good. Rims that one home. 33-41. So PG right now with 3 big boys, Braden, Owen, and Carson, and then Boston and Nate for some shooting. 1:13 to go. Second free throw is just off, tipped out of bounds. It's PG ball. So you get the free throw to go and you're gonna get possession back. This could be a huge swing. Nate to inbound, gives it a turnover. Tried to get it inside, couldn't get it there. Lone Peak the other direction, a little out of control, and he walked. Couldn't quite maintain control at the end there, and another turnover. So PG still with an opportunity to kind of swing the momentum here with a big shot. Boston to inbound. Can't find anybody, now gives it up and a steal. Another turnover on that press from Lone Peak. 3, top of the key 3, big shot there. Another one that usually you want to live with. Just an unfortunate for PG. 11-point game with 50 seconds. Nate's getting trapped. Braden with it. They just got to get it across half court. Nearly lost it. Nate's going to throw it ahead. Boston, 3-pointer from the corner. Good look, and it just rimmed out. So Lone Peak here can hold for nearly the last shot, and they do not turn it over. They'll maintain possession here with 28 seconds. Inbound to the corner, handoff, kicks it to the top of the key. Gonna drive, lay, and a foul. Smokes the layup, but gets pushed from behind. And they're saying that's on number 3, Braden. So we'll get 2 shots here. It's been quite the tale of 2 halves so far. Lone Peak taking full advantage of just a couple lapses of concentration and effort from PG as this first free throw comes off. Second one up, and that one's off too. Rebound, Lone Peak, and he just missed the layup. Braden gets it, trying to find someone, full court pass. Boston, and it's turned over. Lots of turnovers here in this third quarter. Hate to see it. 6 seconds remaining. They're going to get the last shot here. Driving, laying, fouled. And now PG with the foul problems. So we'll get 2 here. 3.3 to go. PG will get the ball back, and they'll have a chance at something. With that full court press of Lone Peak, it may not be something great, but you'll have a chance to get something to go. First one's off. 3 straight missed free throws for Lone Peak. Got to take advantage of these opportunities now. Second one in. 33-45. Nate gonna get it with 2 seconds. He's gonna heave. And just off the side of the rim. Close. Tough third quarter for PG. It's 33-45, where the first half was all about defense and all about effort and aggression. So far, the second half has been all about fouling and turnovers. Third quarter was brutal in the first game against Lone Peak and brutal again here, not nearly like it was before. You're still in striking distance. It's a 12-point game, definitely not out of reach, but PG's got to get some major stops and start getting something going on offense.
Yeah. Lone Peak is definitely a big rival, and they know that too. Like, forever, for years and years, PG and Lone Peak just hate each other, and it seems like what Coach said is that once we come out, they're just going to punch PG in the face, get good buckets, box out, and it looks like PG, I don't really know what went down in the locker room, but we didn't come out too strong. We got better towards the end, and this game could go either way. We could come back, or it's a easy win for Lone Peak.
Yep. Yeah, right now it's a tipping point. There's anytime in any sport a team comes out, punches you in the mouth, it's about how you respond. It's about how you get up off the floor or you stay down. And right now, PG's got to pick themselves off the floor, forget about that third quarter, and say, okay, we're down 12. This is a manageable game. We just need to get the effort back, limit turnovers, and get some good looks at the rim. Lone Peak to start it here in the fourth with the ball. 8 minutes to make a comeback run. Basketball's all about runs, though. And it looks like the effort and intensity is starting to pick up. Bad Blood coming back. It's number 13 working inside, kick it out, kick it, three-pointer, top of the key, banked it home. Missed it so bad he banked it in. Like I said, right now it just feels like Lone Peak's got all the momentum. They've got everything going down. And once shots like that start falling, it's so easy to hang your head. Hopefully PG can pick themselves up. Cash now, Owen for three. Wide open, he splashes it. That's a big-time shot. Big-time shot. And we got a Lone Peak player with an untied shoe. 12-point game, 7 minutes to go in the game here. Lone Peak with the ball. And the ref lost the ball. PG trying to get some pressure on Lone Peak's offense. Trying to make things a little difficult. Lone Peak brings it up. Number 3 flying around. Now back to 13. Tries to get it inside. He's going to throw up a 3 and missed it. And then tipped. It's going to be PG ball. Wow, I thought for sure that was going to be Lone Peak's, but PG it is. 12-point game.
Having old refs.
Yeah, because it looked clearly off PG there, but a break, and Owen's going to come the other direction, leaves it inside, and he gets smacked. 24 just ran head first into him. Not in the bonus, so we won't get free throws, but PG will maintain possession. That's the first foul of the fourth quarter. And Lone Peak's gonna sub out. Slowest sub out you could possibly imagine.
Oh, he has 5. 24 has 5.
Okay. Makes sense then. With 7 minutes to go, you can't risk that last foul. Cash gonna inbound it to PG. Gabe gets it. 41 on him. And he just dribbles right past him, lay it up, can't finish. No foul. Lone Peak coming the other way. 13 with it, been looking for a shot all night, gives it 3. Number 3, 13, back to 3, two-man game, 3 up and good. He's been hitting that shot, and it's 36. 6.5 left. Gabe back to Cash, going backwards now. Cash throws it way ahead, Nate's got it. Now he's gonna drive, kick to the corner, Dax, 1 dribble, 3, got it. Big shot there, 39-51. but PG can't trade buckets right now. 1-3 for 1-3 is not what you want to do. You got to get some stops here and get those shots in transition. 6 minutes to go, and a loose ball goes PG's way. Cash bringing it up. Cash, Nate gonna drive, corner. Gabe, 3, just off. Dax with a rebound though, big rebound. Up to Owen, he's gonna dribble around a smaller guy. Spinning, puts it up, gives it to Dax, up, and he's fouled. We're gonna get 2 free throws here. PG getting some momentum here. They can bring it to a 10-point game, which will be the closest they've been in a minute. With 5.5 to go. Get a couple stops, and PG's right there. First one up and off. Lone Peak makes a big change to the lineup. Boston checks in, Gabe checks out. Second free throw. And that's short. Rebound though, Owen inside, laid up, and catches the rim. And it is a 10-point game. Not from free throws, but a nice offensive board and putback, and a steal. Owen up and can't finish. Lone Peak the other way, and there's gonna be a foul. Lone Peak is hot. And Nate on the foul with the push. You like the aggression, you like the defense there. Even if you catch the foul, make sure that Lone Peak feels you at this point in the game. They gotta know that you're on their hip. Number 1 brings it up, Boston's on him. Ooh, nearly lost it. Now throws it over to 13. Jab. Crossing, looking. He's gonna kick it to the corner. Now, top of the key, 3. Up and off, rebound, Lone Peak. No, stripped away, and Cash is coming the other direction. Cash trying to find somebody, now gives it to Nate. Nate, corner, Boston back to Nate. Thought about the 3, gives it to Cash, he's gonna drive. Puts it up, he's fouled. Block. Looks like 12 put his hip into him there. And this is perfect. This is exactly what you want. Stop the clock and get some free throws. That's the 3rd foul on Lone Peak here. They're not gonna have free throws. It's gonna be out of bounds. Boston now. Dax catches, gets doubled, lost it, back to him. Looking, driving, spinning, and another foul. And 12 on the push again. 2 quick ones on him. Again, the clock stops, and PG will inbound. Boston now fakes inside. And we've got a timeout or a foul.
I think they're calling a shooting foul.
I'm not sure what they're calling here. Maybe a warning. I'm not sure. It's still PG's ball, so I'm not entirely sure what just happened, but we do get some subs for Lone Peak.
I'm so confused.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the call was there. It could have been a warning on Coach Ben. It looked like they pointed at him, but I just don't know. As Cash gets a good look at 3 and missed it. Cash pressuring the ball. 13 brings it up. He's going to sidestep inside, swatted. Nice play. Owen tried to take a charge, got in front of him, no call. And it's going to be swatted out of bounds. Lone Peak still has the ball. It feels like the last 5 minutes have only taken 30 seconds of actual game time, which is exactly what you want if you're PG. And now there's more confusion. People in the stands are even asking what's going on. as the refs talk at the top of the key.
So you're getting free stuff when I'm doing the work for you?
Lone Peak with the ball. Going to inbound it. Now inside, 41, he traveled. Nice play, nice defense. PG's really locking down here. It's still 4.5 minutes to go
You're getting your experience.
as PG has the ball. Cash to inbound. Now throws it up. Boston with it. Lone Peak wasn't looking, got away with one. Cash gets doubled, trying to break it, and a foul. Cash put his body into it, and Lone Peak fouls again. I mean, I can't imagine a more perfect way to play this 10-point deficit right now than what PG is doing. They have 10 seconds go off the clock, not even that, 6 seconds go off the clock, and they're shooting 2. And right now they're in the bonus, so everything going forward is going to get free throws. And right now, Lone Peak is foul happy as the first one goes up and in.
There's definitely some hot heads on the court. 31 and 12 have been going at it the entire game.
All night, yes, yeah. Some bitterness, some bad blood, some rivalry. As the second free throw comes up and in. 2 big free throws there. Timeout White, and it's an 8-point game. Right now, PG's in striking distance. Obviously, you still don't feel great, but they're making a lot of plays. They're playing hard, and they're right back in this game. Anything can happen here. With 4:20 left, Lone Peak making a lot of unforced errors, kind of getting in their own head, it feels like, a little flustered. A lot of fouls, some turnovers. This is what you want if you're PG.
4 minutes is definitely enough time to make some stuff happen.
Plenty of time, and they've been playing much improved defense from that third quarter. Scrappy, getting loose balls, getting good offensive boards. Just the effort and intensity feels like it's been turned up here in this fourth quarter. And the intensity has been turned up for Lone Peak as well, but in a kind of the wrong direction. They're letting PG get in their heads a little bit. So Lone Peak will have the ball. PG's going to continue to press them with Cash, Owen, Nate, Boston, Dax. 8-point game. Not an aggressive press here, but we'll see if they can get a turnover. As 31 brings it up now. Now he's up to 3, nearly lost it, got it back in the corner, kicks it out. Now top of the key, looking, 3's got it. Now inside, 2 trying to go to work, now to 3, 4-3, and in. He's got a quick release, and if you give him some space, he's gonna launch. That's a big 3 for Lone Peak. A steal and out of bounds. Back to an 11-point game, 3:50 to go. Cash with it. Now inbounds. Back to Cash. Cash gonna bring it up to Nate. Nate stops, puts it up and in. Quick scores. It's exactly what you want. Now you need some stops. 54-45, 3:30 left. Lone Peak with it. Nearly lost it, nearly carried. Driving, spinning, kicks it inside. Puts a body in, no call, missed the shot, blocked. And PG's got it and throws it off his guy. Great play there from Dax, swatting the ball and then saving it from going out of bounds. Good effort play. That's what you want to see.
Dax has been a crucial part in this fourth quarter.
Yeah,
he's
huge.
Gotten multiple blocks, good defensive rebounds, and just big-time threes and finding ways to let people score.
Yep. And now we've got a technical foul. I think there's some clapping. He made the T motion. The crowd's upset. And we are going to get a technical.
On who?
I think it was on Nate. Yep. So a technical foul on PG. I'm still not sure why or what happened. The refs are trying to sort this out as well. Crowd's upset. Even, yeah, the crowd's saying it's a bad technical. I'm not sure what happened here. And the refs are trying to explain it to Coach Ben here, as number 3 is going to shoot free throws. Free throws up and good. Wow, what a change of events here. 3:20 to go as both free throws are good. 11-point game. Coach Ben gets the explanation. He's clearly not happy about it, as is everybody here. And Lone Peak will maintain possession. Brutal break for PG. That can sap the life out of a run in a hurry. Inbound. Number 3 cutting inside, floats it up, missed it. Rebound, Lone Peak trying to get it out, and he walked. Yep. Turnover, Lone Peak, 3:14 left. PG needs a quick shot here. Cash to inbound. Looking, throws it ahead. Nate catches, driving. Number 3's on him. Baseline, he stepped out, he's saying. Wow, I didn't see it. Maybe there's a pinky toe out of bounds, I don't know, but I didn't see it from up here.
Just the air from his body was out of bounds.
Yeah. Couple tough breaks here from PG, tough calls. Lone Peak driving, kicking, 3 ball is up, and good. A brutal swing. Cash to inbound. Throws it way ahead to Boston. He's got a lane. He's going to drive, pump, fade away. Got it. That's what you need. Couple quick stops, couple quick shots. Lone Peak's going to try and slow this game down and run this clock. Up 12. PG had it within 8, and then a couple tough breaks. It's still manageable, but you have to go very, very quick and get some crucial stops. Inside, lay it up, missed it. Rebound, taken away, and a foul. Dax with a big rebound, stripping them, and they're gonna slowly walk the other direction for some free throws. Stop the clock and get a couple shots here. Right now, time is not your friend. First free throw. Good. Gabe set to check in for PG. 2:14. Second free throw.
Could you bring your
And that one is up and good. Big, clutch, crucial free throws. Gabe checks in. 10-point game. Now we're going to get an aggressive press here from PG. Lone Peak calls time. PG thought they may have gotten a 5-second, but timeout, Lone Peak.
This is not what you like to see.
No, but Lone Peak couldn't get the ball in. Clock stays stopped to the advantage of PG. We're going to see a lot of aggressive defense here coming down the stretch. Game's going to slow down quite a bit, I would imagine. PG needs to get some quick turnovers. Stop Lone Peak. If you can get an 8-second call, 5-second call, or a turnover, that's what you're looking for here. Steal, quick steal.
So I'm just trying to
try and force a bad pass from the out of bounds.
we can get everything from them.
Number 31 comes up.
I'm gonna help you guys get cleaned up and everything, and then you guys can take everything.
Gabe on him. He's going to make it difficult on him. Inbound. Number 1 looked like he got away with a little shove in the back of Gabe. No call. Lone Peak comes up. Now he gives it off. Trying to trap and a foul called? A little push, I guess, from Boston. Fouls to give here, plenty. 2 minutes to go. Inbound, 13.
Oh.
And another foul. Cash got smacked in the face, but got caught reaching a little bit there. Yeah, Cash caught an elbow right in the mouth. Tough. Ref's talking about it. He initially called it on Cash. Talking it over here, I don't really know what about at this point. You hate to see refs take over a game, but right now it's starting to feel that way. A lot of calls going in weird directions, a lot of time spent just talking. I don't know what is going on, especially this late. 2 minutes to go, I mean. And it is just going to go on Cash, like the initial call. So I'm not sure what they are talking about here for all that time. So inbound for Lone Peak. They get it in quickly, trying to get a turnover here. 13, Cash trying to get a body on him. Trap comes, just running the clock. Now a mid-range shot, bad shot, missed it badly, and a quick foul. And now we got a little scrum for the ball there. Number 1 trying to pull it away from Nate for some reason. And we'll get free throws.
There's a reason he plays sophomore. He deserves to be down here.
Tough scene so far, though. This last 2, 3, even 4 minutes has lasted 20.
Fourth quarter of basketball is always the longest. All the timeouts, fouls, everything.
Yeah, it does slow down quite a bit.
It's just an anxious game.
Nate misses the first one.
There's definitely been a lot of talking tonight, and you definitely hate to see it, especially up here, because it's just everyone's just going at it.
Yep.
You just got to play ball.
Yep. Just play ball. As the second free throw goes down, it's a 9-point game with a minute and a half left. Quick steal here from Gabe. That's exactly what PJ needs, and a foul. 31, overly aggressive once again. Gets caught. And fouling all night. Bad blood here. You can just feel it from both these squads. Cash will shoot 2 now. Again, this plays right for PG. Stop the clock and get a couple shots. And that one's good. Cash has made all his free throws so far tonight. One more here to make it a 7-point game. And that one's up and off. Owen hits the floor. Now a turnover. Just threw it away. This is why you call the press. Get some steals and some loose balls. 8-point game, minute and a half. Cash to inbound, side out of bounds. And he'll give it to Nate, who's going to bring it up. Gives it to Gabe. Gabe fakes, jabs, and they're saying he walked. He's saying he didn't pick up that pivot foot, and the ref says he did. I couldn't see it from here. But another tough break. 31 to inbound, way up to 41, who loses it. He dives on the ground, gets it back, and they get a timeout. And now the players are talking to the fans on the sideline.
Man, I just love basketball.
It's a good game. A lot of passion, a lot of bad blood. That's what makes it fun. Clearly heated here from everybody. But 1:18 to go. It's an 8-point game. It's not completely out of reach, but it's going to take a Hail Mary. Aggressive defense here from PG as Lone Peak sets to inbound. And they'll get it into 31. Gabe making it difficult on him, and he just lost it. No, they're calling a foul. Wow. Looks like he got caught reaching. Tough foul. And now we've got another technical. My goodness. This one's going to go on Coach Ben. Wow. Second technical of the game for PG. Another brutal technical.
I don't think sophomore refs get paid enough for this.
Oh, definitely not.
This is unreal.
Yeah, I mean, anytime you step on a court with a rivalry as intense as this, you know feelings are gonna bubble up. But this is a tough display from everyone involved.
Didn't even seem like Ben was really upset in that moment. It's just Ben's been talking to the ref all game like he does every other game, and it's just, guess he was just fed up and teed him up.
Yep. Eventually, sometimes it boils over. I mean, refs are humans too, so you get an earful of enough stuff. Sometimes it just boils over. 1:14 to go here. It's a 10-point game. Lone Peak still with possession. Now way inbound. Cass trying to flail for it. Couldn't get it. Lone Peak with it. PG trying to get a steal. Throws it inside, and this may do it. Lone Peak just going to hold the ball here for the shot clock as PG tries to get a turnover. Now three's going to get a lane to the hoop. Now kick to the 41, who just flips it in. And that will be the icing on the cake. We'll see if PG can get a couple shots here to end the game. Nate way up to Boston. Boston launching a three. Got it. Big shot by Boston. Clock continues to move, though, with 40 seconds. It's a 9-point game and a foul. And it's going to be on Owen, 33. 2 free throws here for Lone Peak. Easy call for the refs there, just trying to slow the game down. 9-point game. First one's up and good. Second free throw. Up and good. 11-point game. Subs for Lone Peak. 33 to go. Owen brings it up. Need a quick shot. Gabe's going to get one. Good look. Off front rim. PG rebound. Now scrap for it. Lone Peak comes up with it. And if they get it across half court, that's the game. And there it is. Down 11. They're just going to hold the ball here and end this one. Tough, tough, tough game. A lot of things that you like to see. A lot of things you don't like to see. And in the end, tough loss. Down 11. We'll be back with the next one.